Picture this. You're checking your bank account next month, and there it is, an extra $556 in your Social Security payment. Not a one-time boost, but a permanent monthly increase that could add up to nearly $7,000 more per year. Sounds too good to be true. Well, for millions of Americans, this is about to become reality. The biggest Social Security increase in recent memory is just around the corner. And I'm going to tell you exactly who qualifies, when you'll see this money hit your account, and most importantly, what you need to do right now to make sure you don't miss out on a single penny. The clock is ticking, and there are some crucial deadlines you need to know about. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal information that could literally put thousands of extra dollars in your pocket this year. Before we dive deeper into this game-changing Social Security boost, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Let's get straight to what everyone wants to know, the numbers. The Social Security Administration has just announced a historic cost of living adjustment, COLA, that will increase benefits by 8.7% starting with your first payment in 2024. For the average Social Security recipient, this translates to that extra $556 per month we talked about. But here's what most people don't realize. This increase isn't just a flat rate for everyone. Some beneficiaries could receive significantly more, while others might get less. It all depends on your current benefit amount and, more importantly, when you started claiming your benefits. Now, you might be wondering why this increase is happening now and why it's so much larger than previous years. The answer lies in something that's been affecting all of us: inflation. But here's where it gets interesting. While inflation has been a burden on everyone's wallet, it's actually working in favor of Social Security recipients. This time, the government uses a special formula to calculate these increases. And right now, that formula is working overtime to help protect seniors and other beneficiaries from rising costs. But wait, before you start planning how to spend that extra money, there's something crucial you need to know. The timing of when you'll see this increase in your account depends on several factors. And if you don't understand these, you could end up waiting longer than necessary for your boost. You see, the Social Security Administration follows a specific schedule for distributing payments, and your birthday plays a key role in determining when you'll receive your increased benefit. Let me break this down for you. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of the month, you'll see your increased payment on the second Wednesday of each month. For birthdays between the 11th and 20th, it's the third Wednesday. And for birthdays between the 21st and 31st, it's the fourth Wednesday. But here's something many people miss. If you started receiving benefits before May 1, 1997, you'll actually get your payment on the third of each month, regardless of your birthday. Now, here's where things get really interesting. This increase isn't just affecting regular Social Security retirement benefits. It also applies to supplemental security income, SSI, disability benefits, and survivor benefits. In fact, some people might be eligible for multiple types of benefits and don't even know it. I've heard from countless viewers who discovered they were leaving money on the table simply because they weren't aware of all their benefit options. Speaking of leaving money on the table, let me share something that might surprise you. Despite this significant increase, many beneficiaries could still be missing out on hundreds or even thousands of dollars in additional benefits. There are several lesser-known Social Security programs and supplements that most people never hear about. For example, did you know that if you're caring for a dependent while receiving Social Security, you might be eligible for additional family benefits, or that certain state programs can supplement your federal benefits? But here's the catch, and this is important. You typically have to apply for these additional benefits. They're not automatically added to your payment. This is why it's crucial to understand all your options and take action before the deadlines pass. The Social Security Administration isn't going to chase you down to give you extra money. You need to be proactive. Let's talk about something that's been causing a lot of confusion lately: Medicare premiums and how they affect this increase. Many people don't realize that their Medicare Part B premiums are usually deducted directly from their Social Security payments. The good news is that for 2024, Medicare Part B premiums are actually decreasing slightly, which means you'll get to keep more of that COLA increase in your pocket. Now, I can almost hear some of you asking, but what about taxes? Won't this increase push me into a higher tax bracket? This is a valid concern, and it's something you need to plan for. Up to 85% of your Social Security benefits could be taxable depending on your total income. However, there are strategies you can use to minimize the tax impact of this increase. For example, timing your other income sources carefully or making strategic withdrawals from retirement accounts could help you keep more of that extra money. Here's something else that's crucial to understand about this increase. It's permanent. Unlike some other government benefits or stimulus payments we've seen in recent years, this boost becomes part of your base benefit amount. That means future COLA will be calculated using this new higher amount. It's like getting a raise on top of a raise year after year. But let me share something that many financial advisors won't tell you. While this increase is significant, it shouldn't be your only strategy for dealing with rising costs. I've been hearing from viewers who are finding creative ways to maximize their benefits. Some are combining this increase with senior discounts and programs, while others are using it to finally start that emergency fund they've been putting off. Now, let's address something that's been causing some anxiety among viewers. Will this increase affect other benefits you might be receiving? The answer is it depends. If you're receiving needs-based benefits like Medicaid or SNAP, food stamps, this higher Social Security income could potentially affect your eligibility, but don't panic. There are often ways to maintain your eligibility for these programs while still benefiting from the Social Security increase. Here's a lesser-known fact that could be very important for some of you. If you're still working while receiving Social Security benefits, this increase doesn't affect the earnings limit. For 2024, if you're under full retirement age, you can still earn up to $21,240 without having your benefits reduced. This is separate from the COLA increase. And understanding how these two factors work together could help you maximize your total income. Let me share a story that really drives home why this increase is so important. Last week, I received an email from Margaret, a viewer who's been struggling to keep up with rising costs on a fixed income. She was considering selling her home because she couldn't afford the maintenance anymore. When she learned about this increase and combined it with some other benefit programs I discussed in previous videos, she realized she could actually afford to stay in her home. These are the kind of real-world impacts we're talking about. But here's something that keeps me up at night. I know there are millions of Americans who might miss out on getting their full increase simply because they don't know the right steps to take. That's why I'm going to share 3 action items you need to take right now to ensure you get every penny you're entitled to. First, verify that your contact information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. This might seem basic, but you'd be surprised how many people miss important notifications because of outdated information. Second, create an account on the Social Security Administration's website if you haven't already. This will give you access to personalized benefit estimates and important updates. And third, this is crucial, review your benefit verification letter when it arrives. This letter will show your new benefit amount, and it's important to check it for accuracy. Now, let's talk about something that's been causing some confusion: back payments. Some people think they might be entitled to back payments of this increase, but that's not how it works. The increase takes effect starting January 2024, and it's not retroactive. However, there are situations where you might be entitled to back payments for other aspects of Social Security. It's worth checking if any of these apply to you. Here's an interesting trend I've been noticing. More and more seniors are using this increase as an opportunity to reassess their overall financial strategy. Some are using the extra money to pay down debt, while others are finally able to start saving or investing. The key is to have a plan for this money before it arrives so it doesn't just disappear into daily expenses. Let me share something personal that might help put this all in perspective. My own parents are Social Security recipients, and I've been helping them navigate these changes. One thing we've discovered is that by combining this increase with other senior benefits and discounts, they're actually going to be in a better financial position than they've been in years. It's not just about the extra money, it's about how you use it strategically. Now, I know some of you might be wondering about the long-term stability of Social Security. Let me address this head-on. Despite what you might have heard, Social Security isn't going anywhere. Yes, there are challenges facing the system, but this increase actually demonstrates the government's commitment to maintaining and protecting these benefits. The program is designed to adapt to economic changes, which is exactly what we're seeing with this COLA increase. As we wrap up, let me emphasize something important. This increase is just one piece of the puzzle. In future videos, I'll be covering other changes to Social Security benefits, including new rules about widows' benefits, changes to the earnings limit, and updates to disability benefit requirements. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of these crucial updates. Before I leave you today, I want to hear from you. How will this Social Security increase affect your financial situation? What plans do you have for the extra money? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might help other viewers who are in similar situations. And if you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from knowing about these changes. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your financial security. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all the latest Social Security news and benefits information. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.